Let's start off with the chapter indices. And in this chapter, we'll see the laws of indices and how we can apply the laws to the questions. So let's start off. So let's start off with the basic part, which says if let's say if m is a positive integer and if we have to represent a cross a and we do this up to m terms, then this can be written as a raised to m, where a is called the base and m is called the power, or we can say the exponent, or index. That's why you'll find that in some books the name of the chapter is indices, in some books the name of the chapter is exponents. So it's the same thing, right? Now if we have to read this, we'll read this as a power m, or we'll say a raised to the power m. Now let's see the laws. So we'll see laws of indices. Let's see the first law, that's product law. What is product law? If a raised to m into a raised to n is there, that means the base is same and the powers may be same or different. We can take single base and add the powers. This is product law. Next one is quotient law. This law states if we have a raised to m upon a raised to n, so this can be written as a raised to m minus n. Third one is power law. This states if we have a raised to m bracket n, this can be written as a raised to m into n. So these are the three laws. In power law, we have to remember one important thing. So you can just write an important note. So if we have been given 2 raised to 3, the whole square. So this according to the power law will be 6, right? 2 raised to 6. But if we are given 2 raised to 3 raised to 2, so this is actually 2 raised to 9. So remember the difference, okay? This is very important. Now we'll see how we can handle positive, fractional, negative, and zero indices. So let's check the first one. So if we have A cross B raised to M, this can be written as A raised to M into B raised to M. If we have been given A by B, the whole raised to M, this can be written as A raised to M upon B raised to M. This is the first point. Second, if A is not equal to 0 and N is a positive integer, then n nth root of a is can be written as a raised to 1 by n. So this only thing to remember is n should be positive integer. It should be a positive integer and a should not be equal to 0. The third point, if we have something like this, a raised to m upon n, this can also be written as n nth root of a raised to m. The fourth one, if we have, so we can say for this, I'll just generalize and say for any non-zero number a, any non-zero number a raised to n can be written as 1 upon a raised to minus n. And the last one, any non-zero number raised to the power 0 is always equal to unity or 1. So if a is a non-zero number, anything raised to 0 will give you 1. So if we know these three laws and these five statements, then we can solve any question of indices using these concepts. So let's start off with the first one. So let's say we've been asked to evaluate 27 raised to minus 1 by 3. So if I try to simplify 27, I'll write as 3 cube minus 1 by 3. By power law, I can say this is 3 raised to 3 into minus 1 by 3. This 3 and 3 gets cancelled, so this is 3 raised to minus 1, which can be written as 1 by 3, right? Let's say we have something like this. Let's say the question is, so let's take a complicated question. Let's say the question is 64 by 125 minus 2 by 3 divide by 1 upon 256 by 625 raised to 1 by 4 into square root of 25 upon cube root of 64. Let's say this is the question. So let's try start solving this. So the first thing what we'll do is, since this is a negative sign, I can just take the reciprocal of this. So I'll write this as 125 to just make things simpler. So I'll write 125 by 64 raised to 2 by 3. This division I can write as multiplication, and I can reverse this. So I can write this as 625 by, so see this 625 comes up and 256 comes down, but since we are multiplying, so then again what will happen, 256 will come up, so you'll have 256 upon 625 raised to 1 by 4, because this is division. So this becomes multiplication, so this gets reversed. So 625 comes here and 256 comes here, right? Into, so square root of 25 we know is 5. Cube root of 64, so 64 again with the law I can write this as 64 raised to 1 by 3. Now 125 I can solve, I can write as 5 cube. 64 I can write as 4 cube. This is 2 by 3 into 256 is 4 raised to 4. 625 is 5 raised to 4. This is 1 by 4 into 5. 64 is 4 cube into 1 by 3. So this 3 cancels. This 4 cancels with both of them. This 3 cancels with both of them. So what is left is, you're left with this 5 by 4 into 4 by 5 into 5 by 4, right? And this square is still there, so this will be actually 5 by 4 the whole square. So this gets cancelled. So finally what we get is 25 by 16, which if you want you can write as mixed fraction 1 9 by 16. So in the next lecture we'll see some more questions based on these laws and the five statements which you had written. So we'll check some more questions based on this. Till then, take care. Bye bye.